Columbia, South Carolina, a southern college football town. But let's be real, I'm not here to watch football. Winding through town is the Congaree River, which splits on the north end of the city into the Saluda and Broad rivers. These rushing waters, jagged boulders, and underwater structure create the perfect freshwater estuary for several species. But we're focused on one, the striped bass. There's an abundance of food in these waters, resulting in big stripers, size large. And there's no doubt when one grabs a hold of your line.
That was so sick, dude.
The Captain's Log with Captain Jonathan Moss, presented by Florida Fishing Products.
Justin, where are we this morning? This is a beautiful setting, nothing like home.
It is poetic. The sun's rising. We're on the Congaree River in Columbia, South Carolina. We're actually in between Columbia and Santee right now, and we're gonna head upriver and chase these stripers down.
You got stripers and you got some smallmouth mixing with them too, right? Or some around this river?
We do.
Cool.
And that's what makes this our diversity that we have in this river system is so unique. The stripers that we have here, this is the home waters of the freshwater striper.
Love it, love it. I'm thinking big shad or eating some big fish, coming eating these big shads and blowing up baits and explosions on the surface. That's what I think about when I think about stripers.
Super exciting, a lot of current. You know, fish, they use the current, they utilize it, they turn sideways when they're fighting you, awesome. And they take off downriver. So these fish fight like no other.
Well, let's go bend a rod, man.
Let's go do it.
Okay. Most of the striper fishing, that I've grown up hearing about, been out in the ocean, up northeast United States. Were these fish originally ocean fish that migrated in? Does this river make it all the way out to the ocean and then they had an opportunity to migrate back in here?
So yeah, they did at one point. And then in the 1930s, South Carolina, basically coming out of the Great Depression time period or in it, Roosevelt putting together the New Deal, in that package was building electricity, hydropower in the state of South Carolina. The senators and everybody here in the state got together and they presented it to Roosevelt. Because of that, when they started building Annapolis, which is our dam in Santee between Moultrie and Marion, they landlocked these stripers when they came up the river to spawn. The biologists were made aware of it at the time, and they kind of just shrugged it off. And next thing you know, in the 40s and the 50s, they noticed that the population of striper had grown. So these fish were living and spawning in fresh water. And this is the first place in the world that was ever observed.
That's awesome.
It's not the first place in the world it's happened, but it is the first place in the world they have observed it.
Gotcha.
After this next cast, let's pick up and move again. I know we've been moving quick. It's been real fast paced.
Running and gunning.
We're gonna slow down when we get up into the rock. You know, we've been in the coastal plain area of the river, but where we're headed now is towards the Piedmont Plain, and that's where our fault line runs through the city, causing elevation change in the rocks and all that stuff. So you're gonna see a different world here in a minute. Let's go hit that.
Let's do it, brother. Yeah, these rapids are definitely a different scenery and change of pace from what I typically see at home. My day-to-day fishing on the lagoon, this is definitely not like home.
Got it.
Get him, get him. Yes, sir, there's a striper. There's a striper. We got a net.
Yeah, it's right there under the front
I got
console on the side. I'm gonna bring him up on the left.
Got him. Got him.
Woo!
Yes, sir! You know, he kind of came up and splashed at it like the one that ate at mine.
I almost want to say it was his fish because
it was
my
right
rod. I thought I hooked the bottom of the boat.
Yeah.
And then I pulled up and it was coming. I was like, woo!
And look at that jig in his mouth, man. He came up and ate it.
I gotta wear my thumbs back in.
There we go. Yes, sir. That was awesome, bro. Look at that striper. Smoked that DOA. I guarantee you that was the one that chased mine, the way he ate it right at the boat.
I don't doubt it. No, I mean, he hit it right at the boat. He really wanted
Incredible
that.
lines going on spot is fat fish.
The stitching you can see is that lateral line. I mean, they use that to feed, to pick up the vibrations. They're built to hunt.
Built to hunt.
Built to hunt.
Love it. Absolutely love it. See you.
Woo!
Thank you. All right. There's the first one.
Let's get another one.
Yeah, let's get a few more in the boat. Tell you what, Justin, that was a beautiful fish, beautiful scenario, beautiful scenery, moving water, little rapids, all came together. Love it.
The Captain's Log with Captain Jonathan Moss. Presented by Florida Fishing Products. Is brought to you by Florida Fishing Products, Icon Coolers, Danco Pliers, Temple Fork Outfitters, Skinny Water Culture, and Go Castaway Fishing Charters.
I tell you, we keep going further north and it gets a little bit rougher, a little bit more of the rapids and even more beautiful. I know I keep saying that, but it's a
unique
special,
place.
unique place.
Yeah, we're very blessed. I don't ever take it for granted. All right, let's bail.
Okay.
I don't like it. When you try and force feed them, it never works out. Let's go find the ones that are eating. I'm gonna drop the anchor out on this tree, and we're gonna work this corner over here to our right.
Oh,
Yeah,
there.
that's where we're gonna focus the first spot, yep. We're gonna sit here and we're gonna work this, because what the fish will do here is they're in here and they're coming up and they're going back, they're coming up and they're going back. Like they'll do the same thing that they would do anywhere else, using that weight. Like they might not drop as far back down the rock line, but they might be in the back of the line, right? But when they come up here, they're eating. And we just gotta have it in there when they do. You want to toss it? Yeah, right in the white. Short cast work too. Like they'll be, it looks violent at the surface, but up against that wall, it's calm as day. Like they're just sitting there chilling. No effort being made. Waiting for stuff to wash over. It amazes me how good they can see this, like when it comes through. Got him.
Oh, you fish on?
Got him.
Get him, dude, get him.
Oh, it's a blue. It's a blue.
Blue catfish?
Yeah. Oh. Look at him up there rolling at the surface.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's all right, we'll catch him.
I just gotta tire him out.
Want me to keep fishing?
Yeah.
Thought you were gonna have him in
Get
a
you
little.
one.
Thought you were gonna have him in a little
Oh
quicker.
no, it came off.
Ah!
He just rolled behind that rock. It came off on. I got my lure still. The hook came out.
I got one.
Got him.
Come on.
Let's sit here and tear up these Arkansas blues, baby.
Big old blue. Big old blue. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
Oh, it came off.
I've never caught a blue catfish. That thing was huge, man.
Dang. I should have went. I didn't know that. I would have went and pulled the anchor quicker. Because I mean, once he gets you below that rock line, it was going to take effort.
He was up on the surface for a while, but then once he got down, it was done. He was taking off. I'm on. I'm on.
Come on, be a striker. Catfish. All right,
laying,
ready?
I'm laying this fish.
All right. Let me know if you got him. Think
I'm
you got
laying
him?
this fish. I'm keeping him up.
All right, there you go. There you go. Just keep him pegged. Go out. All right, good. Ah. Yeah, baby.
Yes, sir! Look at that big old blue.
I don't care if it is a catfish.
I don't care if it's
you catching
catfish.
it on a plug. That's doing some work.
I ain't never caught a blue before either. There he goes, man.
Woo!
Yes, sir, bro. Come on.
what was that? Make one cast over here. Just straight over there in the middle. Right there, perfect. Give me one shot call, because I saw a kick. Come on, make that happen. Lemonades out of lemons. Saw something leave a wake. I don't know what that was.
I got thumped. I got thumped. That wasn't a rock. That was different. Look at my plastic.
Yeah.
Look at my plastic.
Yeah. Take it back over there. Come on. Be the one.
That's a fish.
Woo! I knew I saw something roll in that water over there. I knew it.
Get the net. Let's get ready. I told you I got thumped.
Woo!
I told you I got
saw something,
thumped.
baby.
It's a giant. Let's get him in the boat. Let's get him in the boat.
Yeah!
Yeah, brother.
That's what hard work
Look how
does.
fat that fish is.
Woo!
Good
I knew I
eyes.
saw something
You saw
roll.
something blow up.
As soon as I picked that
Hey,
rope
look,
up,
look, look, look.
it
The
came
bait just
out.
came right out of its mouth.
Way to keep him setting up
Yes,
TFO,
sir.
baby.
Look how fat that fish is. Bro, we have worked
So
all
hard.
day. And that was
Dude,
worth it right there.
Pays off. That's a
Look
that's
how
a tank, dude.
fat. And my first striper, you know what? I say it all the time. I don't want stuff given to me. The joy that you receive from working hard for something and paying off.
Well, you earned this one.
Oh man.
You earned this one.
We did together, brother.
It wasn't easy.
What a fish.
That's a beautiful fish. Got great lines.
Yeah. All right, she's ready, dude. There you go.
Woo!
What a day, bro. That
Way
was
to put in
freaking
the
awesome,
work,
man.
brother.
That was awesome.
It was tough.
All right, let's go back to the house and warm up. It's getting cold out here.
And now, the Tackle Box Tip with Captain Jonathan Moss, presented by Icon Coolers.
Being here in Florida, it's hot. Batteries wear out quicker. So a few years ago, I made the choice to switch over to using lithium. This is the Norsk 24 volt, 50 amp hour battery. This is a single 24 volt and it powers my trolling motor. What I love about going lithium is lithium batteries are super light, very, very light. They can be mounted anywhere in your boat. They last longer than AEG or a lead acid battery, 15 to 20 year lifespan. It can go 3,000 life cycles or charging cycles. 3,000 charging cycles. Think about that. How many times do you go fishing in a year? How many times do you charge in your battery? It can go 3,000 charging cycles. And not only that, lithium gives you full power for 100% of the time until the battery is at 0. So you don't have that delay where the battery starts to die down and the trolling motor gets slower. It lasts 100% power the whole time until your battery is dead. But how do you know when your battery is dead? Norsk has developed an app, the Guardian app, for your cell phone. What I love about having the app, if I'm fishing the inlet, I'm spotlight, I got heavy current, I can see how long I can last at that spot with the trolling motor at that speed. Or if I'm bass fishing, covering a lot of area, we're power fishing, I'm using my trolling motor all day long, I can check to see how long my battery's gonna last. Or the last, my favorite part, it tells you where you're at on your charging cycle. It'll tell you how much percentage you're at while you're charging. So if I'm at 100%, I can go and turn my charger off, or if I'm not there yet, I know to keep it going. And I know all that by using the Guardian app. from Norse. So if you're looking to go lithium, I know they're more expensive than getting a lead acid battery, but they're lighter, they last longer, not only in terms of lifespan, but also on the water, and you get the technology with the app that's going to keep you up to date with what's going on your boat, keeping you fishing longer. Fishing is fishing until it's catching. Captain Justin McGrady and I knew the fish were there. It would just be a matter of time before we came tight. Justin threw that Mercury jetting gear and we covered some water. From swim baits to plugs, we were trying to crack the code of lockjaw stripers. The clues were there, and once we dialed it in, we put fish in the boat, with me landing my personal best striper and on artificial to boot. There's a bit of mystery to these fish, but dedicated time on the water and a willingness to try different approaches resulted in some quality catching.